Yep, we'll let that sit for a couple minutes and rest, and then we will chow down. Hot. Good though. Oh, let's crunch up some crackers in this, right? Yep, that's what it needed, was the crackers. Excellent. Well, sit here and enjoy my lunch and see if we can't catch a fish. The cream cheese and chive Captain wafers are an excellent addition to the ramen bomb, whatever you want to call it. I believe the proper southern pronunciation is actually Roman noodles, not ramen or ramen. I've heard people call them ramen noodles, Roman noodles. You know, some of the best therapy that I know of is to just sit along the riverbank, make yourself a lunch, stare at a bobber, get lost in thought. One of my favorite things to do. If everybody would take the time once in a while to just find a quiet place and make a lunch and relax a little bit, I believe the world would be a much better place. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, I was going to ride my Honda out here, like I always do, my bug-out bike, and hadn't rode it in about 2 weeks, and it was starting really hard, which it never does. It always just turns over like once and starts. If I haven't rode it in a while, it'll turn over maybe 3 times, and then it starts. So I'm out there, and I'm just cranking on it and cranking on it and cranking on it, and I'm thinking, well, damn, I know I ain't rode it in like 3 weeks, and the last couple times I went for a ride, I went on my Harley, so I'm thinking, well, you know, maybe it's jealous or pissed off being a bitch or whatever. Finally starts up, and so I open the gate and I go to roll out, and I'm standing outside my gate, and all of a sudden I smell gas. Then I look down at the motorcycle, and there's gas running off the back jug, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I turn it off and roll it back inside, and I use a glass filter that has a replaceable element, and I guess it wiggled loose because it looked like it was leaking right at the filter where it comes together. There's like the glass, and then there's two metal ends with O-rings, and they screw together. Well, it looks like it loosened up maybe, or something like that. Maybe cracked, I don't know. I got to take the seat and the tank off to check it out. But considering that I was wanting to go on a adventure next week, I'm really glad that I caught that today, because it's not the kind of repair you want to do on the side of the road. Because in the event that the filter is cracked, I'll have to replace it. Kind of hard to replace something on the side of the road when you're in the middle of nowhere. So I'll be looking at that before I take off anywhere, because I don't know where I want to go yet, but I know I'm not going to want to go on my Harley because I want to go down some bad roads. Not the kind of bad roads I used to go down as a young man. I'm talking bad roads out in the woods. I just seen a fish surface over there. So maybe we'll be in business shortly. Because up until just now, I have seen no evidence of fish out here today. Alright, so I finally found a very minor fault with my K-bar spork. Yeah, I just can't get into the corner real good with it, but I'm still going to give it, well, I'll go from a 10 to a 9.9. It's American made, it's compact, it's strong, still a good thing. My Serbian canteen cup, very happy with it. It's very heavy, thick aluminum. For day hiking, or maybe a bug out bag in your truck or whatever, might be something worth looking at. But I know, like I said, for a day hike, I think it's quite good. And with the added serving bowl and the extra little cup, if you were camping with some other people and you combined your chow, you could end up with a smorgasbord, so it'd probably work out really good. Now I'll rinse it out in the river real quick. And the black smoothie stuff that comes off of those heat tabs, most of it wiped right off. Good thing. But yeah, you can catch these things on sale from different places. I got mine from Sportsman's Guide. I paid, I think it was $12.08 or $13.08. I thought it was well worth it. So, Roman noodles with soy sauce, half the packet, it was shrimp flavored, and some lemon pepper tuna fish, and some Captain's wafers, cream cheese, and chive crackers mixed in for a makeshift ramen bomb. It was pretty good. How do you make your ramen bombs? Usually I use Spam or tuna fish, and that's about it. I'm not really not one to be putting mashed potatoes and all that crazy stuff in there. I'm not a backpacker. I know backpacking, it's really all about the calories and carbohydrates so you can keep your energy up. But if I'm just going for a hike or down to the fishing hole, I just want something that tastes good to me. And I've always liked Roman noodles. When you're broke, it's all you can eat because it's all you can afford. But even in good times, I like to eat them. It's a good food. Probably not good for you, but it fills you up. So I'm going to put this back. Check my worm. I'm really surprised I haven't had a bite yet. You see your canteen? Yeah. The canteen slides in there. The little cup slides on that. This goes on there like that. And it closes and it goes back into its cover. And on the side of the cover there's room for your fork. And if you had the standard military issue utensils, you'd just put it in the little sleeve that's on the side of the pouch, and everything would be just like it's supposed to be. But yeah, you know, considering what people want for American canteen cups these days and meal syrup in general, ever since the scandemic, it seems like this stuff's really went up in value. I think the East Block mess kit is a very good deal. I'm very happy with the price I got it for, but I would probably be willing to pay close to $20 for it. The quality is there. Well, after a nice tasty lunch, I'd say it's time to check the worm. Nothing. Not even getting chewed on. Okay, so let's get the line all tangled up. Let's maybe shorten this a little bit and see what happens. If that don't work, we'll lengthen it, right? And now I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute and watch me catch a fish. I want to check the battery and whatnot. Alright, well, so far I had a nice little walk down the trail. I had a nice lunch. I've been sitting here staring at my bobber, and it went down once. No fish to show for it. But I'm running out of time today. But so far as I'm concerned, today is 1,000%. What do you say I pack this stuff up, walk up over there to the picnic table, and I'll show you what I brought with me today. Alright, so what did I bring with me today? My vintage World War II era Italian cartridge belt, Buck 119 in a custom sheath, my Serbian mess kit with my K-Bar sport fork, your standard issue military butt pack, 2 IFAKs. One is an actual first aid kit. The other one has my cooking stove and heat tabs in it. Coffee cup. American canteen with a canteen cup. A liter's pouch with like my driver's license and band-aids and other weird stuff in my, I guess it's an everyday carry bag. But it's just got little weird stuff in there. I'm not going to go into that. And of course, a Y harness, and I have a clip-on GoPro mount. And in the actual bag, military pocket knife, so I have a can opener and a screwdriver and whatnot, hand sanitizer and some Tums. Nothing left of my lunch except coffee creamer, brown sugar, and 2 instant coffees. My bare minimum tackle box, and today my goal was to catch a catfish. Didn't happen. Oh well. But I've already showed you this. You know, there's some extra line in there, some hooks, and some bobbers, and some split shot, and a nail clipper to cut the line. Very, very basic. All you really need for a cane pole. Then in this little plastic bag is my needle nose fishing pliers, my scale and ruler and a fish rag and some more extra line. Can of peaches that I didn't eat. Camera gear in a dry bag, rag, a repurposed ground cloth. This is like 4 feet by 5 feet. I just use it to sit on. Paper towels and toilet paper. And this is a doodad bag. In here I got a glow stick. I've got some cordage. There's actually 2 glow sticks in here. Some zip ties, some black tape, and some paper. Writing paper and an ink pen. I mean, I'm just coming out here for the day. I don't plan on spending the night. But if I did, I'd have a ground cloth that I could sleep on. Not that I'd be liking that at all. But then I also have a wool blanket and a little trowel so I can dig a fire pit or dig a poop hole or whatever I need to do that requires a little bit of digging. So yeah, that's what's in the butt pack. And when you do it right, you can really cram some stuff in here. And like a dope, I cut the rubber lining out of it so I can't like roll it up and do it like you're supposed to. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but I've done dumber stuff. And I even have some reflective cord on that little trowel. And then in my shotgun scabbard, I have a single shot 410. I have my widow stick tied onto this, and of course I have a little pole holder. And I forgot that this pole holder does not fit the end of this here widow stick, so that made the trip for nothing. Have some night crawlers, my trash and somebody else's trash, and my jacket. So yeah, that's what I brought out with me today for a nice little walk, a little lunch alongside the riverbank, and a little bit of fishing with no luck other than the bobber going down once and I missed it, whatever it was. But all in all, very nice day. So with that being said, let's pack up and get out of here. Follow me. I know a shortcut.